Cowboys officially signed Lyle Collins. And we got interest in Dalvin Cook. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Are y'all worried? Y'all scared we gonna lose this Sunday? Because I'm not. Like I've been saying, the job not done. The job is not done. Our players is locked in. I've been hearing a lot of the people talking about, like through the media and just the whole notion of last year, the Cowboys pretty much went into Washington playing around with our food and got beat. That's all I need my players to be thinking about. Last year, there was none of that talk. It was, we're going to go to Washington and beat them real quick. And that's why we got beat. Taking them lightly. I don't think that's going to happen this week. The senses is heightened. It's kind of like how we felt when we played them on Thanksgiving. We owed them that lick. All that Sam Howell talk. So, okay, roll Sam Howell back out there this Sunday and let's get to it. And the whole weather thing, weather looking good. There was supposed to be snow and precipitation. I looked at the weather. I'm talking about it's looking clear. No precipitation after 1 p.m. through. It might be a little bit brick, might be a little bit damp. But nah. You going to get all of this work. Dak Prescott about to go crazy. I'm letting y'all know right now. I thought it was like, it might be damp, might be snow, might be one of those weird games. No. We coming through. It might be a little cold, but that's it. We'll get over it. We coming through to shore up this division. And if Washington was smart, first of all, they wouldn't be playing hard. But anyway, that ain't our business. Come to play hard, don't play hard, whatever. We coming to win. You feel me? We coming to win. But listen, I wanted to talk to y'all about Lyle Collins. Finally locked him up. There was a lot of confusion earlier today saying he didn't sign with the Cowboys and all kinds of things going on. I guess the money didn't look right or something like that. I don't know. There's a whole lot of stories leaking that, he had interest from the Bills, etc. Long story short, he is a Cowboy officially now. Signed and sealed and delivered. We signed a couple other players. We signed Damien Wilson, former Cowboy, like 9-year vet. Played with the Chiefs, starter. Definitely somebody that's familiar with playing in the league. Similar to Rashaan Evans. I don't know if he's coming. He's not coming in to start. He's coming to be depth, probably play some special teams and stuff like that. But he's getting signed in the practice squad. It's just insurance. Insurance for the linebacker position. Cool little tidbit. Damone Clark has 100-plus tackles, and Marquise Bell is 92 tackles. He's like 8 away from 100. And I think that's dope. If he gets to it, that'll be the first linebacker duo since Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch to have that many tackles at the same time in the season. So that'll be dope. Now, we want our linebacker play to improve because a lot of tackles don't mean you necessarily having a great year. You be tackling players down the field. But nonetheless, we added to the linebacker room. We adding to the offensive line depth. I talked about that in my live yesterday. But listen, let's get to it. The Cowboys have interest in Dalvin Cook. I don't know what that means. It's a whole lot of due diligence talk. And look, we're good for that. The Cowboys are good for due diligence and stuff like that. But I feel like this makes like too much sense. Now, there are stories released that he might have interest in the Browns because he used to play for Stefanski when he was a Viking. And he might have interest for the Ravens. But the way that was worded is the Ravens might have interest in signing him down the road. Like specifically worded like that. If Dalvin's trying to get in there and play, I feel like Dallas is his best place to come in and get some run. No disrespect to TP. But we just trying to, I don't understand why everybody think this is a difficult concept. Bring Dalvin in so we can get some things popping. I feel like Dalvin can bring something to this running back room. I know everybody thinks his numbers are down and everything like that. People need to realize that football is a game of motivation. You heard Garrett Wilson talking about just how deflated the team has been this year because their season kind of got shot in the foot before it started when Aaron got hurt. And it just kind of it destroys everything from there, offensive strategy changes, everything like that. And Dalvin Cook probably has not been motivated. He goes out there like, I'm just trying not to get hurt. I'm trying to get to my next destination. And now he has a chance to go to his next destination. There is no place in the NFL with a bigger stage than playing for the Cowboys. It don't matter. Getting on the Cowboys, having dominant performance equals money. It is what it is. Ask Robert Quinn, ask Randall Cobb. It is what it is. There's no bigger stage than putting on this and dominating. So if he wants to reinvigorate his career, not necessarily just in Dallas, but if he wants to come somewhere to get eyes on him and get busy, Dallas is the place. Now, I'm curious to see. Look, at first yesterday, I was like, I want Dalvin Cook. I don't see the Cowboys doing it because the Cowboys never are in on this stuff. But instead of hearing the story like I usually hear, this is the difference. Pay attention. Because I said this earlier. I said I got a weird feeling. Because I was seeing the roster moves and stuff like that. And I was like, are they going to go after Dalvin? This is the difference. A lot of the times we hear the player has interest in the Cowboys to drum up interest, to get media eyes on the player. This is one of the rare times the Cowboys mention the player before the player mentioned the Cowboys, and that's a big difference. Like, the fans have been saying it, but, when definitive reporters like Patrick Walker, Michael Gelkin, Clarence Walker, stuff like that, come out and say, hey, the Cowboys are doing their due diligence, or the Cowboys have interest in Cook. It don't mean we're going to sign him. Look, I really, really want us to sign him. So maybe we'll have an amazing Thursday or Friday. You know what I'm saying? Not for him to play this week, but just to bring him in and for this run. But I just like it. I like the idea of it. I think that he has a lot left in the tank. I do. He's 28. Like, people got to stop tripping. He is 28. People said that Zeke was washed. I've seen Zeke have moments this year. You know what I'm saying? I think Dalvin 100% can bring something to the table. He really, really can. So I want to touch on that. Also want to touch on the Pro Bowlers. Cowboys got 7 Pro Bowlers. Shout out to the Pro Bowlers. Before I get to the Pro Bowlers, let me just say one person that got snubbed is D-Law. D-Law should be a Pro Bowler. Tyler Smith, who I feel like has been playing the best guard in the league, should be a Pro Bowler. They both got snubbed. That's corny. But shout out to Micah Parsons, Pro Bowler. Shout out to Deron Bland, Pro Bowler. Shout out to hold on. Automatic Aubrey, Pro Bowler. Let me read the list. I got it. I don't know why I'm slipping on it. Shout out to Zach Martin. You already know how you get down. Shout out to Brian Anger. We got Pro Bowl special teamers all over the place. And shout out to Dak Prescott, man. Oh, shout out to CeeDee Lamb. And shout out to Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, the same CeeDee Lamb that everybody was saying is not a number 1 receiver. That's CeeDee Lamb. Pro Bowl receiver. Going to be first team All-Pro this year. The receiver with the most all-purpose yards in the league. Yeah, that's CeeDee Lamb. The CeeDee Lamb that's leading in multiple stats. When everybody was saying this is Tyreek Hill's not award to win, Offensive Player of the Year type situation, but just not even thinking CeeDee Lamb had it in him. So shout out to him. Shout out to Dak Prescott. All-Pro Dak Prescott, I'm calling it. Yeah, that Dak Prescott, the one that was supposed to lead the league in interceptions, the one that came out and said, I won't have 10. He said 10 tipped interceptions, but we can just go back to I won't have 10 interceptions. He has 8, but he called it. He called his shot. And I love it. Now, I know you're saying it's a game left. He might go throw 2. I don't see it happening. I see Dak Prescott going out there and handling this business week, but I am happy. I just wanted to shout them players out, man. 7 Pro Bowlers. It don't mean nothing. The job ain't done. We got business to handle this week, but I feel like they deserve acknowledgement. I really, really do. But we got work to do. Also, Jonathan Hankins has been getting a little bit of light practice in. We need him back. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe get him back in there, get him ramped up. Because, look, this is playoff time. This is a playoff game. This game is that serious. It's for the 2nd seed. We can't be playing when we're not playing around. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about the Pro Bowlers. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about Dalvin Cook possibly and the fact that the Cowboys have legitimate interests. And how you feel about us locking up Lyle Collins. I'll holler.